Hello everybody, this is David for Elizabeth Craft Designs and I'm here to introduce my new collection to you. This is going to be my Christmas collection and it's called December Romance, and it's a fun collection. It's got all sorts of fun little elements to play in your art journals, but also I think these will make fantastic Christmas cards. But I'll let you make up your own mind. I really had fun designing this and I love Christmas, so let's get started and I'll show you the new collection, December Romance. So here we've got the first die, and it's a big one. It's for the square journal. So it also mentions it at the front now. Fits in the square and square XL art journals. And this has a very fun gingerbread house. All the base pages in this collection have these roughed up edges, which I love. Gives it an instant grungy look. And this one in particular has the gingerbread house and the gingerbread man in there. And let me show you a quick sample of that gingerbread house. Here it is, and you also already see a nice sneak of something that's coming later on. But this is the gingerbread house and the gingerbread man. Aren't they cute? I love them. So yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun playing with these, and this could be a great ornament in your Christmas tree or can be a fantastic focal point on your Christmas card as well. So yeah, that's the gingerbread man. That's this one with all the little elements in there. Next we've got number 2166 December White, and that's base page for the square XL, and it has this gorgeous layered Christmas tree on there. It's got a string to put on the light bulbs, and the tops of the light bulbs are here, some snowflakes and the cutest snowman. I'm in love with this snowman and I think many of you will fall in love with him too. He is so cute. But this whole set is again perfect for your Christmas cards as well, but also for your December day by day or just to have fun in a play journal. And here it is. Here you see that gorgeous Christmas tree and that fun little, look at him, isn't he cute? The snowflakes that are there. So yeah, and the December to Remember stamp is coming later. So there you go. That is the Christmas tree page, the December White page. Next we've got Snow Globe, the 2167 Snow Globe. This has the base page in it for the passport size art journals. And this one comes with a very fun snow globe. And again, you see that roughed up edges, really fun. This is also so much fun to play with. This is a nice example of what you can do with it. I've got some more samples to show, but I made this into a shaker element. So how cool is that? The fun thing about this globe is that it also fits in your square one or in your square XL one. Doesn't matter, fits in all of them. Same with the base page, fits in the square XL as well. Not in your square one, but yeah, this one does. So that is the 2167 Snow Globe. Next we've got Ice Doily and 2168. And Ice Doily I think is a gorgeous little die. I created this one with a matte layer this time. So you can do it on its own as a doily or create a matte layer. And that's sort of what you see here. I've created the matte layer and I've put that doily on top, cut that out of some glitter paper. So an instant focal point. This could be a Christmas card as well. This is an art journal page, but hey, never mind. It could be anything you want. So that's that one. And the title of the collection, December Romance, is there. And here's another one of that doily, but then without the matte layer. And I've stacked it, offset it a bit, so there's two of the doilies cut out. So beautiful, beautiful little set as well. So that is the 2168 Ice Doily. And then we move into the die and stamp sets. So in this one, December Romance stamp and die set is the CSD 368. And it's got these beautiful ornaments, fun little label text. You've seen this one, you've seen this one already. A nice wreath, fun elements. And if you turn it over, it's got the matching dies on the back of that. Huge set. It's an A5 set with the matching dies on the back. So really fun. Let me see if I have some samples to quickly show you of those. There we go. Here you see that Christmas tree. Here you see the ornaments that I did on a fun background. So yeah, Love that set as well. And it's worked out through all the samples that you saw and will see in a second. So that's the CSD368. Next we've got another one, which is quite a unique one. It's the CSD369. It's Christmas phrases, and it's a stamp and die set. Now, this is a die plate, as you can see, and you can see the little rectangles at the top and at the bottom. How this works, you stamp this out as a whole, and you line up your die with these squares on the stamp that you also stamp out. Run it through your die cut machine and you cut all these in one go. Fantastic how that works. It's really cool. So that is the CSD369, and it's got all the Christmas phrases or December phrases you want. Merry Christmas, warmest wishes, well, you can read for yourself, but it's a really fun set. Next we've got CS370, Winter Flowers. This is a hellebores that are combined with the music notes of Jingle Bells. So there's a Christmas song in the background. Winter flower, of course, a hellebores is a winter flower, so I love that. And this is really fun. You can do so much with this. Let me show you. This is in my journal. I made this sample. This is really cool. And also, again, a perfect set for Christmas cards. Look. And here's another one I made. So, yeah, a really versatile stamp set. I'm going to show a short demo of that shortly as well. And that also comes with some nice borders you can stamp on your pages or wherever you want them. So, cute little set. Next is CS371 Sweater Time. And these are two gorgeous background stamps that I did not make too big on purpose, so you can sort of place them wherever you want. I've got a nice sample here. You see that? You can mess around with it all over your page and give it a grungy look. So that's these stamps. Really fun pattern, this one. And you will see that one come back in our stencils in a second. So these two, gorgeous. And then I already mentioned them, the stencils. So this is Journal Stencils 5 and it's called S054. And with that we've got a nice doily, and if you use the stencil, this is what you get. Beautiful in the background as well, beautiful centerpieces on cards, wonderful with pastes. There's so much you can do with it. I love these, don't tell anyone, love these. So that's that one. And then to create a real winter scene, we've got the ice crystals. And that's what they look like if you stencil them just with ink on white paper. Gorgeous. And here we have that. You remember I told you it was coming back, this pattern from that ugly sweater idea. This is what it looks like if you use ink through your stencil. And last but not least, this gorgeous one. It almost looks like Christmas ornaments, and I really like that. And what I did here, I did one layer of ink and then I used a different ink just to give that some dimension on there. So these stencils are so versatile to use throughout all your projects you're going to make for Christmas or for the end of the year. So let me show you some samples. So here you see that stencil in the background. You see that stamp in the background that I just showed you. Here you see another version of that stencil with different colors ink and then different elements from the stamp set as well. Now, I don't have all the samples in from the design team yet, but I've got some, so let me show you. These are from Gingerbread, I know that. And this is the Gingerbread House. And here you see how perfect that fits onto a square art journal page. I love the dimension she gave on the Christmas tree. Here you see the globe with that proud stack on there. Here you see that cute little snowman with the snow on it. And you see how efficient these stencils are in the background. You can see them almost everywhere. They come back. Love these. Fun little gingerbread house. The doily. So yeah, that is just some ideas of what you can do with it. And I've got José's here as well. Or that was José. This is Ingrid. Don't mix them up, David. Look at that. Made out of cork. Gingerbread house made out of cork. How fun is that? And it's funny that José also chose the square one for this one. Now look at how cute that little baby is. Oh, you gotta love him. Right? He is fantastic. You see how beautiful these dies cut out when you line them up, cut them out. And this is oh, you get all these phrases in one go. Here you see more. Here you see that stamp in the background. A little shaker, shakety shake. I love this, how she turned that into a band. And then with the two brats on there. So yeah, these are just a couple of samples from the team. Way more will come, but that will be in a later time, because by the time, at the time of filming this, that is not done yet. So, time for a quick demo. Let me get ready for that. So what I've got here is a tag that I've cut out of the rustic winter paper, which matches perfectly with this collection. A lot of the samples you will see made by the design team will also be using the rustic winter paper. So that is perfect for this collection. Now I'm quickly going to create a background on a tag. This is a tag from the romance set for my previous release, but I just thought I'd use that. And I'm going to quickly apply some ink onto my tag. I'm going to make it splotchy on purpose. So that's that one. Next I'm coming in with vintage photo. And I'm going to do the same. Just roll it on there. And last I'm going to take ground espresso, just a bit on the side of my brayer. And I'm going to go around the edge just to darken that up a bit. There we go. Now I'm going to spritz that with some water. And let those colors run a bit. And blendy blend. And then dry that. Next I'm taking my flower stamp. And I'm going to place that on there. And I'm going to ink that up using my embossing ink. Next I'm going to take an embossing powder that's called graphite. I'm going to cover that whole tag with that. And I will melt that off camera. Okay, now we have that flower on here, but I want to give it more definition. Now I've got a little trick for that. So what we're going to do, is on my block I'm going to put a tiny drop of bleach. There we go, more than enough, David. I said a tiny drop. Well, it's not. And what I'm going to do, mix that in with some water so it's thinned out a bit. And with that on my brush, I'm going to go inside these flowers. You will see the magic happen. Can you see that? So I will do that with all the flowers and all the leaves. Okay, this is now done, and you see the flower and the leaves stand out nicely. I'm going to put that to the side for 1 second, and I'm going to take my base page. I'm going to work on this page, and I'm going to do some work on that. This one's going to be on here like that, so I need something around the sides, although this paper is already gorgeous as is. But let me do some more stamping. And when I say stamping, I mean stenciling. So I'm going to take my little brush and I'm going to use peacock feathers, because I think this is a beautiful color to go with that rusty tone that's in the back. And I'm just going to go through that stencil. And this will give a nice texture to the background. Without covering up too much of the texture that's in the paper. And that's what I love about the oxides. If you apply them with a light touch, you will still see through whatever texture is underneath. There we go. So what I want to do next is I'm going to take this border stamp that comes with the same set. So I'm going to use an archival ink potting soil to stamp that out. So it's nice and brown. I'm just going to do that at the border here. There we go. See? And I love that about when you stamp with the archival, it's more in the background, it's not the sharpest. At least when I do it. That's something that says something about me, but that's how I like to use archivals, in the background. Now let me see, where's that fold? And I will put that right there as well. So background is ready to go, but this one isn't yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pastel pencils and I'm going to color this in. So I'm just going over the areas that we bleached and then use my finger to blend that out nicely. Not sure this is the appropriate technique, but that's my technique. And it works for me perfectly. Quick and easy way to color in your leaves. And because of the bleach, we took away the color that we put down and some color of the paper. So this green is really just popping off there now. Now, instead of using your finger, you can also use a Q-tip if you don't like the feel of the embossing powder on your fingers. I don't mind that much. There we go. Next I'm going to take my white and I'm going to color in my flowers. This will really make these flowers pop. Now I'm going to put a tiny bit of yellow in the centers. There we go. And last but not least, I'm going to take my blue and just on the edges, I'm going to put some blue on the hellebores. Like that. I'm going to take my finger and blend that in a bit. So we don't have the harsh lines. Maybe even come back with the white. And there is our little tag done. So next I'm going to go around using frayed burlap in this case and etch that all the way around. And I'll do the same to my page. So I'm going to use a piece of seam binding, put that at the top, and put a tiny attacher in there. So that's going to go on there in an angle. Now I've stamped this in sort of an angle as well. So and that's going to be on there like in an angle. Now with the black pastel pencil, I'm just going to go around that tag. Then using my Q-tip, I'm going to create a shadow just by blending that out. Just on that one side. And last but not least, I'm going to do some white splatters. Because, well, it's winter. We need snow, right? And here is the finished result. So this just goes to show how versatile that stamp is to use on anything, fairly. So this was a small demo of my new collection, December Romance, available now at your local store. Yeah, love this one. So, quick recap. What we've got here is Journal Stencils 5, the S54, which has 4 different stencils in 4 gorgeous little patterns, as you can see here. So these are the 4 stencils. Then we've got the CS371, fantastic background stamps. The CS370, which is the Winter Flowers. Then we've got the CSD369, which is Christmas Phrases stamp and die set. Then we've got the CSD368, which is December Romance stamp and die set. Fantastic set. Love that set. Then we've got into the dies the 2168 Ice Doily, which is this gorgeous little fellow. We've got the passport size base page with the snow globe, which is called Snow Globe, the 2167. We've got the square XL page, which is called December White, the 2166, with the snowman and the gorgeous Christmas tree. And last but not least, we've got the 2165, which is the square base page with the gorgeous, gorgeous gingerbread man and gingerbread house in it. So that is my new collection, available at your local store now, and I hope you love it as much as we do. I know the design team loves it, Els is loving it, and I hope you guys love it as well. That was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching me. Have fun with this new collection, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much. Bye!